Going to be straight towards B for a spikes down though, so this is a touch and go, push and pull. Victor with 2.
And that's a double duelist coming out for NRG. Ardiis switching over from Roll from Killjoy into this, getting a third one into the map. And NRG comes out strong. Already 2 players only alive for Loud. tuyz looking to get some flank, but Som's already anchoring, watching those rotates. We're sending a message to start things off. Less stuck in spawn on a 5 versus 1. Flash to get the information to peek out, and Victor even swings on it.
Really the front of these strategies, and it looks like Ardiis is getting that first pick with Victor over the shoulder. This is the same as the last strat, just quicker.
As soon as the toxic screen comes down on the attack, NRG moves into the A side. Battle here towards the back of the map. The crossfire is set up for a trade from either end, but saadhak still pushing through inside. There's a fight up towards their E ramp. Finesse trying to find the timing, comes across, but Les stops him. There's only 1 player left, and it's gonna be Som. Also falling from tuyz, and yes, the bonus.
Great guiding light over the top of the coffee house. And Laos is gonna make that quick work out of vent.
The satchel to break the crosshair placement, but tuyz is still up there. It's a 2 for 2. Ends up to be an even tally as Victor is gonna advance into the site by himself. After he hears it, cauanzin still watching towards the mail. The swing comes out, and cauanzin wins it. Now the nades come up. Position given away by Victor. Showstopper already out. And the showstopper rang towards the right side, thinking that he could connect onto that one. But already sticking onto the spike. It's at halfway. It's not really planted for him. He sees it. Now it's blue. And now he comes in for the 4 kill. No flash on his support. It's just going to be a walk across. Showstopper out. Aspas makes it away, though.
How is he alive?
Back out with the op. Coin to be able to re-peek whenever he wants, but Ardiis comes around the back. Headshot as he falls, but there's another player that made it through. Sneaking behind enemy lines, has made it towards hell, runs across for the first kill onto crashies, but it gets traded out once again. Ardiis is on fire this time around. 3 kills into the round, leaving cauanzin in less. The last 2 players standing. Nice little flash out by cauanzin, but you still have the fundamentals for Loud. Back to a 2 versus 1, but the pit is still up. He's just going to decide to stay by the ropes.
Yeah.
Also decide to save his weapon, to swing out. Som doesn't allow him. cauanzin and saadhak. Plan about to come down, and Seekers are coming out early. Duel lost here by crashies as Aspas is trying to clear back the space, dashing away, and Finesse also made it away. Now Seekers with a showstopper, trying to get onto the pillar. A flash to allow a peek to come out towards spawn. But Loud still haven't initiated yet. Som winning at the B main, coming head-to-head against saadhak and Aspas. He loses the first fight here, but it's up to Victor once again. Showstopper out. Finesse lurking up towards the garage. Showstopper misses, but it's back to 1v1. Paint shells out, but Finesse is there!
NRG want to just stop Loud's first attack.
Good luck, Sapphire, with the observing, because we had a lot of frenzies for mid-control, and that's Victor with the first blood onto saadhak. Nice snake bite on the ground to prevent any type of aggression coming out and follow behind that initial push coming out from saadhak.
Victor just get another kill through smoke? Gosh, kind of wild how much he does that. The things come out, they saw him up there.
Exactly. He's already pinged out, trying to make sure that they cover the grounds too.
In the B.
But Som is also there for the support. Yes, there's a trade-off there. He's holding in the back, avoiding the gravity well. Head-to-head soon against Aspas. Maybe a double swing with him and tuyz. As it just spotted his opponent crossover towards the pillar.
They have to get it.
Les, meanwhile, does get the pick onto Ardiis. There's a big flank coming in from garage too. Delayed enough to allow crashies to get the quarterback sneak.
And that's what we're looking at.
Still trying to get this spike. Oh, that's timing though! Les protects his teammate as tuyz almost got picked off. 22 HP left. Only the El Clasico in the hands of Finesse. Or less. And buying evenly here, trying to get pressure up towards the A-Ram. Victor's dancing around, fully blinded, still manages to get the kill onto Aspas with support from crashies.
Just wild.
Continuing to be the dynamic duo up towards the A site. And this mixed buy is fully denied. Only that Vandal, the hero rifle comes out.
Most part, and now Ardiis has made a home there as the team rotates over. Looks like Loud will have a plant here on the site.
Ooh. Ardiis wants to give up the B site. NRG wants to give up the B site as well because they could retake the site with the showstopper.
They're not safe to plant.
So controlling garage is huge. Pressuring back towards garage is going to be important for Loud as well to try to shut down Ardiis. There's that swing back across and he wins it.
How do they do this to teams? How does NRG just stall a team when everyone's in sight from planting?
Les is back up though as he gets 2 of his own. Advantage swing back over to Loud as it's once again Les still pushing Aspas away. Still survives, looking for the heal here from crashies. The satchel was close. But the pain shells still landing behind him. back towards the screens. Victor looking for a timing move back towards the lower ramp, and this allows for this backstep to happen thanks to the spray from crashies. The trigger discipline to let out the 2 and a spike.
Wild.
Spike down A.
All this focus because you have ardiis pushing around. It's not a fake. Keep going forward. Victor could just focus on his targets. Now they look for crashies.
13 seconds left. Aspas looking for that 1 versus 1 inside
10
screens.
seconds left.
Now as the spike is moving inside sight, ardiis is trying to get the timing there. Delays off the pain shells, but it's too far behind. ardiis manages to come in for the flank, though. It's up to tuyz or 2 versus 1. And ardiis picks up the vandal for the kill.
Nice. The destruction of Loud on split.
The thing is that we've used a little bit of utility towards mid for NRG, but not too much coming in from the B side. So Loud still doesn't know how many players are stacked here inside B. So for the defensive side, you do have a little bit of breathing room, knowing that you have teammates to support here on Crossfires. And there's that initiation. There's that first kill coming out from NRG. Even the Crossfires and the trades are perfect. Leaving out tuyz. Last player standing, spotted by a Seeker, fully blinded, now with the Bulldog. And the Blade Storm even comes out. He's stunned by the Trailblazer, getting pushed in. Here's the reload, back in natural form, and crashies closes the first map as NRG dominant 1 on split. 13-5 victory over Loud. Massively.
Yeah.
It's a contact play. Aspas activating the dash, now spotted, and it's a double push in. But again, ardiis comes in for the instant trade, still at low HP. Cascade to come out, Som pushing through, does get the kill onto Aspas. The advantage comes back now for NRG. There's a flank coming. It's Victor waiting, greeted by tuyz. And it's a long-range frenzy that wins it. Back to a 2v2, make that into a swing kill after saadhak gets that pick onto ardiis. It's both of them just by the pillar. Cascade to come out, trying to dance around. Here's the reload. Looking for that timing across. Is that the Cascade comes down? It's tuyz and saadhak that never move from their position. For tuyz. So we're also waiting for an opportunity to get the high tide into the site.
Oh. They're not going to expect a lot of people on that right side.
It's going to be a flash pick on both ends. And it's greeted left and right. tuyz answers back. And through the smoke, the spike falls down. Aspas has 12 HP.
30 seconds
left.
left.
Up there for the support. As now we have to commit very soon. There's the first contact coming in for the B link. The spike once again falls, courtesy of ardiis, who looks for a second battle here. Finally, the plant gets activated, but now it has to be let go. A plant coming in from both angles at Art and also at Long.
Yeah.
First blood comes in favor of less low HP. cauanzin stays towards the church for the heal.
Oh, he's not.
High tide comes out. Here comes the bloodbath.
Oh my god, that heal almost got him killed.
A flash comes out as cauanzin holds towards the church across her with Aspas, and it's good for a couple of kills. But finally, NRG start answering back. crashies and Victor, Nanostorm on the ground, delaying even more for the attempt on the read. Once again, the dynamic duel that we see has to be a commitment, and it's already been used early at the beginning of this round for Loud. Aspas looking for an opening, high in the air, but Finesse is playing close. Traded off though by tuyz.
Reckoning and Seekers here for NRG.
They're okay to let the plant go.
Yeah.
Pushing in towards the flowers. Aspas is trying to break the rotation across.
Oh, Reckoning down.
Does connect there onto Som. Victor trying to get the pick back. As you saw Aspas looking for the escape, looking for cover. And after the cove breaks, ardiis lines up 2 kills. Seekers following onto tuyz on a 3 versus 1.
Reckoning's there.
You should run.
But there's an attacker lockdown. cauanzin, though, gets the pick.
Your trail.
There's a big lurk from Som. He has to win this fight. Cascade is now out on a 2 versus 1. And now with him falling down, that's the lockdown that will stay up and activated. Detaining 1, dropping Victor, and it's up to Finesse on a 5 versus 1. Been doing a lot of those from pistol round to a couple of rounds ago. And now ardiis trying to get something with the Blade Storm. Does connect up to cauanzin. No heals, no flashes. Gets a second one, 2 onto less. And NRG are just flooding back towards the plaza. And they're shopping for these kills as we have a 2v2. Finesse, though, really trying to focus on this pick onto saadhak. There's that first flash.
They don't know his timing.
Tapping onto the spike, trying to get it halfway. Here comes the peek out. The timing after this one. Finesse connects. Now back to a 1v1. There's no time left. He has to move in for the kill. Couldn't get the spray. The round comes in for Loud. They're really staying back towards the dugout. So they took the pressure towards the back of the site to let that happen. Ardiis looking for a pick. Another one through the smoke. Aspas once again gets shut down. The Reckoning comes out.
They're going to play in front of it.
We're trying to fight back. Ardiis somehow through the touch screen connects with the second one.
Oh, this is messy.
Hit by a Seeker, but it's still loud. Being held back, pushed back towards the pillar. That's going to nullify the Reckoning. That's going to nullify the Seekers too.
Look, Harbor Wall goes up. Gas goes down. They're delaying so well.
Yeah.
And Victor's on the flank. And with no pressure coming out now from Loud into the B site, Victor is just holding the off angle, catches the first one. Back to the last one! Gets a triple kill this the kill. Ardiis dashing in and trying to clear out the site. Now towards the generator, it's a 1-for-1. High Tide now comes up. We still have more trade after towards the site. Yeah, the spike falls down and crashies looking to backstab some players. Off the reload, tuyz looking for the timing. As it's up to saadhak. 1 versus 1 to take! Victor getting closed in. Now looking for that battle. Connects. So aware, but at least there's cauanzin there. So it's actually a quad flank just to stop Victor.
This retake.
Big flashes coming across. Poison orb up. Just to try to delay it once again, but NRG staying strong here on the pulse plant situation.
Nice flash.
cauanzin then finally answers back onto Finesse, so that is no more snake bite onto the pulse plant. Ardiis and crashies fighting inside the door, inside the poison orb. It's all up to left. There's no time. NRG will be able to answer back. The change here for NRG is that they have a lot of pressure coming in from the back of the halls, but it's blocked out by a High Tide. Aspas trying to close in. Som gets the first blood into the round. Finally, it took so long before the first kill came in, but now it's NRG all across the board. Only 2 players left. For Les, who fights back. Som trying to look for another one, and Les gets 3 into the round. There's the Cove that comes out, and there's no Nano Swarm because we've actually lost Victor. Breaking the Cove now, tuyz on a 2v1. Ardiis comes back.
This is shotgunned off.
They got a Trailblazer for this too, just to clear out the spot, right? And there it is. It's pushing out their opponent. That's Ardiis moving in with the Blaze Storm, and that's the kill. Perfect play there for NRG to clear out the pit, but Aspas is already there in the back of the site.
Can he get it?
Trying to get the weapon there, picks it up behind the wall. So get the plant down now for NRG.
He's down, very low. 17 for Aspas here as they set up for the defensive play. They need to get cauanzin over here so they can get the flashes.
The timing on that one. The spike will go off here, and saadhak still holding his angle, but meanwhile the Red Hot Cloud are pushing into the A site. So now you have to fight back, but there's already a High Tide up there trying to get a timing out of this one. Sticking it because we also have the Cove. It's being full stick by Loud.
Thrifty!
And I think that's exactly what NRG wants. Get a bit of this info. The rush! Oh, he still hits Ardiis! With that in his face.
Took a while for him to get the operator into this map, and finally as he gets it, pays dividend. But there's a lurk coming through, and that's Victor out from Art. Now his blood gets painted onto the walls instead. Answered back by Les. tuyz in the back of the site though, as NRG are storming through. Beautiful flash from cauanzin! As Finesse was not blinded, trying to get the kill.
Yeah.
Seekers then coming out. Player disadvantage for NRG. Trailblazer then coming out here from the defense. It actually does hit Som. Jumping with the shorty! Connects now on a 2v2. Fighting towards the back of the site. He continues to hold W. And does get the kill back advantage that comes through. And Som, solo play for NRG in that round. Still made it towards the back of B halls. Full execution once again. Lockdown to delay even more. That's placed early by Victor. Nothing to counter, nothing to delay, except for Les. Punishing Ardiis as he was trying to get some ground control back towards spawn. Making things a little bit easier for Loud for the retake. Double flank coming out now for Loud. And Finesse is looking for opportunities to delay and puts a perfect snake bite down with support. Here is now the High Tide coming out from the defenders.
There's 2 back hall still.
Back here from the B link. The tap onto the spike, the push forward. The shorties does not connect. But players are still falling down. There's no time. There's no time for this one. We have the stick and we won't get it.